This is video 204. It goes over BOXT, ADDT, sort, and BOXN. BOXT is boxing text. ADDT is adding text to the sort array. Sort sorts the sort array and gives you the index value for the order in which they're sorted. BOXN shows numbers on the screen according to the way the box should be made. Here is the program. Here is a BOXT. Here is ADDT. Another ADDT. Here's sort, and down here is BOXN. Well, we're going to run this routine. Execute the application. Now we're going to go onto the trail. We're going to go to the first halt. Here is the first halt. Above it, we see a BOXT instruction. That displays text on the screen. If this 123,000 is there, that means there's an L, an M, and an N value we have to look at. If it's not there and this number was just 5, it would mean that there are 5 text characters in each field. And if it's by itself, there's only one field. But in this case, there's 123,000 in front of the 5. That means we have to look at these values in L, M, and N to understand why the box was displayed this way. First of all, L is 15. That tells it when you go to the next row, you add 15 to the original offset. That is to say, this would be at offset 0. This row would be at offset 15. The next value, M, is set to the number of columns. The box has 3 columns. N is set to the number of rows. It has 2 rows. The other number of items that it has is 2 times 3, or 6. 6 things going to be displayed 5 characters at a time in text. There's a number here that indicates a clickable number, which means these boxes are clickable. That is, in this box, each entry, the 6 entries, each is clickable. The last thing is the page where this data is stored at page A at offset 2432. Well, we can go to data, we can go to page A, we can look at 2432, and there they are. And notice that it said that L was 15, meaning the second row is 15 from the beginning, which that's true because there are 3 5-character words before the second row starts. Alright, we can leave that there, and we'll go to the next halt. Here we are at the next halt. It's going to go around a loop, and each time it goes around, it's going to add another one of those words, 5 characters, to the sort array. Up above here, ADDT with a 0 out here, no size, means empty the sort array, and now we just added one to the sort array. Well, we go to advance again to the halt. Now it's adding another one to the sort array. I keeps getting advanced by 5 each time. You can see in the next statement here, add 5 each time until you get to this number, or, well, and if you get above that number, you stop. Alright, well, it's going to go around 6 times because we know we have 6 words we want to put in the sort array. Go around and around and around and around until they're all in the sort array. There were 6 of them. Now I want to check on this value of I. I'm going to go to Data. I'm going to go down here and make sure I'm in subprogram 2 because we can see over here it's in P2. And I want to look at the value of I. Well, I go down the list here. I is 2457. Well, if it would have added another 5 to that, it would have been at 2462. That is greater than the allowed limit it was given of 2460. That's why it stopped. Alright. Here's where it halted. Right above there it says sort. The sort array. Put the indexes in sort index. And tell me how many there are in M. Well, we can look down here at the value of M. It's 6. Well, that's right. We had 6 things we were sorting. But let's look at sort index. Okay, we come over here. It's a work list. And down here it is, sort index. I click on it. And there it says the first one that should come in the list if they're sorted is at offset 2. Second one at offset 3. The third one at offset 5. Then offset 1 and offset 0. And offset 4. There's 6 of them. Well, the next thing it's going to do is it's going to show them to us. If we advance again, we're at a box numbers. This is very much like the box text, except it's for numbers. The 123 out here says again, you have to look at the value in L, M, and N to understand how the box is to be made. L says the value for the second row is offset 3 from the value at the beginning of the first row. The number of columns is 3. The number of rows is in N, and that's 2. Coming down here to the box end, it says 0 for the clickable number, meaning these numbers are not clickable. And where the number is coming from, the sort index, which we see here, 235104. Well, now we're going to go off the trail and see what's being displayed. And the data and the trail. Here we see the 6 words. Down here, we see the sort indexes. Well, what does it mean? It says the first one is at offset 2. 0, 1, 2. Apple. The next one is offset 3. Black. The next one is offset 5. Grape. Offset 1. Green. Offset 0. Redder. Offset 4, white. So it's telling us what the index is if we wanted to go through them in sorted order. Well, I said these were clickable. Look, I can click on each one. Well, I'm going to change this green, and I'm going to put a capital Z there instead. Oh, it changed the order. Green is at offset 1. Now it's the last one to be selected. It's after white. Sure, white started with a W. And now green here starts with a Z. So it's last. But there's one other thing to understand, and that is lowercase. What if I went to this black and I changed that B to lowercase b? There I did. Oh, it's at offset 3. Look, now it's the last one. Well, we know that an ASCII B, capital B that is what? 66. But a lowercase b is 97. Is that right? Well, we'll say it's 97. Anyway, the lowercase letters sort last. So if you put a lowercase letter there, it's going to be the last in the sort list. Alright, that's the end of video 204.